Okay, we will discuss one more problem which is based on the keys, the design of keys. The given problem is design a square key for a gear shaft of diameter 25 mm, 20 kilowatt power at 1000 rpm is transmitted from the shaft to the gear. The yield strength of key material in tension is 450 MPa and the factor of safety FOS is 3. The yield strength in compression can be assumed to be equal to the yield strength of yield strength in tension. Determine the dimensions of the key. Determine the dimensions of the key. So this is a given problem. So the problem is the design a square key for a gear shaft. Design a square key for a gear shaft of diameter 25 mm. 20 kilowatt power at 1000 rpm is transmitted from the shaft to the gear. It transmitted from the shaft to the gear. The yield strength of the key material in tension is 450 MPa and the factor of safety is 3. Same, the yield strength in compression can be assumed to be equal to the yield strength in tension. So here we need to determine the dimensions of the key. So first let us note down the given data. First let us understood that what type of key which is. It is a flat key or a square key. So this is the design of a square key. So this is square cross section key. So for this n is equal to capital N, which is 20 kilowatt and the speed that is 1000 rpm and diameter of the shaft D is equal to 25 mm and sigma yt yield stress in tension, that is 450 MPa, FOS 3 and sigma y C is equal to sigma yt. Yield stress in compression, which is also equal to yield stress in tension. Okay, so this is a given problem. So next, first we need to go for the torque transmitted by the shaft So here we need to find out the value of mt and also we need to go for the key dimensions. Okay, first we need to identify the torque transmitted and then we need to go for the key dimensions. The key dimensions in the sense we need to find out the value of B. Okay, and also we need to find out the value of L and value of H we need to find out. So for that we have different equations which is available in the design data handbook. Okay, now we need to consider the torque transmitted by the shaft. So for that we know the equation mt is equal to 9550 into 1000 into n by n. Capital N is nothing but a power, small n is nothing but a speed. So if we substitute all the values, 9550 into 1000 into 20 divided by 1000, it is in terms of kilowatt. So if you simplify this, so here the power and this one the speed. So if you simplify this, mt we will get 191000. Newton millimeter. So this is a value we'll get. Similarly, we need to find out the key dimensions. Second parameter, key dimensions. So as we all know that as the key is to be used for a gear shaft. Assume parallel key from the table 17.1, from the table 17.1 for D is equal to 25 mm. For D is equal to 25 mm. So this is how we need to assume, as the key is to be used for a gear shaft. Assume parallel key from the table 17.1 for the diameter 25 mm. Okay, next next we need to find out the width of the key and also value of h, since it is a square key. So from the table 17.1, width of the key is equal to B is equal to 8 mm and thickness of the key h is equal to 8 mm, since square key. We have sigma yt is equal to sigma yc. So the yield stress in tension, which is equal to yield stress in compression, the statement which is available in the given problem. Okay, next we know that sigma yc is equal to, now so if it is equal, then sigma yc is equal to 450 MPa. So this is very very important. Then from this we know the equation, that is sigma c is equal to sigma yc divided by FOS. So we know that sigma yc, that is 450 MPa divided by 3, will get sigma c is equal to 150 Newton per mm square. 150 Newton per mm square. So that is also equal to sigma b dash. It's also equal to sigma b dash. Okay, next what we need to find out? We need to find out sigma t. Also sigma t is equal to sigma yt divided by FOS. We know the value of sigma yt, same thing, 450 divided by 3 will get sigma t is equal to 150 Newton per mm square. 150 Newton per mm square. Okay, next we know the value of tau. We need to find out the value of tau, the shear stress. Sigma c, sigma t and the shear stress. So tau is equal to sigma t divided by 2. So we know that 150 divided by 2, if we simplify this, we'll get 75 Newton per mm square. This is a shear stress with respect to this given problem. Next, we need to determine the value of L, which is based on the shear strength and also which is based on the crushing strength. Okay, based on shear strength, based on shear strength of the key BH is equal, B is equal to 2 mt divided by tau d2 L into D. So the equation number 19.50, which is available in the design data handbook, so that is 8. Value of B from the table number 17.1, that is 8 is equal to 2 into 191,000,75. This is a value tau, 75 Newton per mm square, and we need to find out the length with respect to both shear strength and crushing strength, that is into 25. The diameter of the shaft, which is 25. If we simplify this, L is equal to 25.47 mm. 25.47 mm. So this is the length of the key which is subjected to shear strength. Length of the key which is subjected to shear strength. Next, we need to go for the crushing strength, so which is based on crushing strength key H is equal to 4 mt divided by sigma b dash into L into D. So that is equation number 19.51, which is available in the design data handbook. Now if we substitute all the values into this equation, we know the value of H, that is 8 is equal to 4 into, we know the value of mt, that is 191000 Newton millimeter, divided by, we know the value of sigma b dash, that is 150 into L, we don't know, we need to find out the length of the key which is subjected to crushing strength, and we need to we know the value of D, the diameter of the shaft, that is, if we simplify this, L is equal to 25.47 mm. L is equal to 25.47 mm. Okay, so we need to consider the length of the key. L is equal to 25.47 mm, which is equal to 26 mm. So 26 mm. From table 17.2, for B is equal to 8 mm, H is equal to 8 mm, 8 is equal to 8 mm, the preferred length of key L is equal to 28 mm. 28 mm. Hence the key dimensions are 8 into 8 into 28 mm. 8 into 8 into 28 mm. This is what we need to determine from this given problem. Okay.